going to be doing the Smithsonian Magic Rocks project. And I'm super excited for this because I've gotten this a while ago, but I haven't gotten enough time to do it. But I have a feeling this will be a little bit like one of my previous video projects, which was the discovery crystals. And if you haven't seen that video yet, I'll link it up in the iCard. But yeah, I'm just super excited, and it looks like there's going to be some sort of aquarium here so we can grow our rocks. And yeah, so I can't wait to see how this underwater garden turns out to be. But yeah, without further ado, let's just get right on into the video. So I'm first just going to start off by opening up the box. Whoa! Never mind, I don't really know what's in here, but that is the first sneak peek. Hopefully you saw that. I am using my new camera again. And hopefully there aren't any audio problems like from the last video. Alrighty. So here is what we got. We have this thing right here. Let's see. I'm opening it up, and it is very squishy. Like, I have no idea what this is. This is the magic solution, and it has a weird residue on it. And then this part right here, let's see. Ooh, this is the aquarium, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, it looked like on the box it was going to be a really big aquarium, but it actually didn't really turn out to be that humongous. But here we go. Here's the aquarium, and it comes with like stickers and stuff, which is super cool. So yeah, I don't really know how this is supposed to go, but let me read the instructions. Oh, and here are some rocks, it looks like. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and read the instructions and figure out what we're supposed to do. So the first step was to put this picture on the back of the aquarium tank, which is what I did, and it said to do it with just household tape. And I was just wondering, like, what if someone doesn't have tape, you know? But I have tape, so I just went ahead and taped that. And then the second thing to do was to break up, I don't know if you could see these, but break up these rocks right here. Hopefully you can see them. And so yeah, I did that, and it said to do it from like 1/4 to 1/2 inches, which I did. So now I'm gonna change this angle around so you guys can see what I'm doing with the rocks and how I'm gonna put them in the aquarium tank. Okay, so hopefully this is a better angle, and hopefully you guys can see the rocks in a better way. But yeah, so now I'm just going to take one of these groups of rocks and put them in here. So I'm going to take the smaller group of rocks. Whoa. Okay. Then it said to just go ahead and place them wherever you want. So I have placed the group of rocks in a position. Okay, so I went ahead and I finished placing all of my rocks, and I adjusted the view so it's not as blurry, because it does look a little blurry from here. But now, next in the directions, it says to get a glass mixing jar. So I'm going to put this aside. And it just says to get a glass mixing jar, what I have here, and then this solution, and it says to put 946 milliliters of water plus this solution in here. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. So here I have my 946 milliliters of warm water and my packet right here. So I'm just going to cut it off and start to pour whatever is in here inside. Whoa! Do you guys see that? I don't even know what this is. That's so weird. It's like a weird liquid or something. I don't know what this is. It's so weird. It's like a weird liquid or something. Look at this. It's so clear. is time to mix this solution around in the water. Yeah, I'm just going to keep mixing this and I'll let you guys know when it is done. Okay, so I think this mixture is pretty thoroughly mixed, but it did say to now pour it into the aquarium here. Although I do have a feeling that this is not going to fit in there because this is not even that big of a container, but we'll see. I need to wash my hands. Oopsie. Oh no, they're sticking together. I'm going to continue pouring the rest of the solution in here. And I have to move those around. But yeah, let's continue. I'm a little scared because I don't really know how to do this. But yeah, I'm going to pour the rest of this in here over the sink just to be safe, and I'll let you guys know when I'm done. Okay, so I went ahead and added all of the solution into here, and the rocks all went to each other. So now I just have to separate them. I'm super excited to see how this turns out. There we go. The rocks are looking pretty good. So now, let me just face this towards you guys. Okay, now I'm gonna see on the instructions what to do next. After I read the directions, it said that the first group of rocks, which is this group, may not fully grow, and it said to let this rock group for at least 6 hours grow. So that's what I'm gonna do, and after 6 hours I will get back to you guys. Okay guys, so as you can see, it is the next day and it has been more than 6 hours since I have filmed, but I forgot to turn my mic on, so I'm gonna have to do a voiceover for this, so I'm really sorry if the audio is bad, but basically I'm gonna put the rocks, the second group of rocks, into the aquarium, and yeah. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to show you this part. So this is what the first group of rocks grew overnight. And as you can see, it turned the water blue, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, so that is how it looks like. So now I'm going to put in the second group of rocks. And in the instructions, it said not to put the rocks on the sides, like not to let it touch the sides of the aquarium, but it can touch the sides of other rocks. Okay, so now that is done. Okay, so now this is what the tank looks like with all of the rocks in there, both of the groups. And while I was putting the rocks in there, I realized that the part of the group 1 rocks that grew up actually started to break. So make sure if you do this project you're careful with that. But in the instructions it says to now leave it for another 6 hours to grow. So that is exactly what I'm going to do, and I'll see you guys when they're done growing. Okay guys, so it has been about 6 hours, and I remembered to cut my mic on this time, so I won't have to do a voiceover. And yeah, so the rocks did grow a lot, but again, not as much as I expected, but hopefully they will grow more. But now the next thing in the instructions says to dump this water out, and then I have to refill the tank with tap water, and then I guess I'll just leave that in there and then keep refilling it as I go. But yeah, so now I'm gonna empty this tank out and then refill it with tap water. Okay, so now I'm at my sink and I have the aquarium with me, and it said to be really careful because the rocks are brittle and they could break easily, so hopefully this goes well. Okay, so I dumped out all of the water, and this is what it looks like without any water, and it's really clear, and luckily the rocks did not fall apart. And yeah, so it really worked, and now I'm just going to fill it with water. Okay, so now it is done and it is full with water, and the aquarium looks so cool. So now I'm just going to put it on the counter. I forgot to mention that this also comes with stickers, or maybe I did mention it, but I don't think I want to put the stickers on the aquarium tank because it's so clear, and I just want to keep it that way. But yeah, that is what it turns out to be, and I don't think it'll grow anymore because the solution is now out of the tank. But I did think that they were going to grow a little bit larger because it said in 2 hours that it would grow to be 4 inches, but that didn't happen with mine, so I don't know if I did something wrong, but I'm just saying for mine it didn't grow that big. But anyway, I hope you guys liked this video, and I had a lot of fun doing this, and I honestly think it looks pretty cool. Okay guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I really hope you liked it. I had so much fun making this project, and I definitely recommend it because it does grow the rocks, but as you can see, this is how big they were supposed to grow, and they didn't grow that big, but I still liked the whole experience. But anyway, if you like this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel to see more fun videos like this one, and once you did that, click that little notification bell to be notified whenever I upload. And also you can comment down below anything you like, but I do think that the comments are still disabled, so sorry about that if they are. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!